Finding the area of a parallelogram on a grid. Example 2. There are times when you have to go ahead and find a parallelogram's height outside of the actual shape. And in this case, here's an example of one. No matter what line I go straight up in, I'm not going to find the height of the parallelogram until I go out here. All right? Yes, I can probably go here, but then it makes it a lot more confusing. So what we're doing is we're taking a parallelogram on a grid, and we're doing that straight line, remember, perpendicular to the bases. Here's your base, here's your base. So if you look at this, if you know your bases could be extended to look like this, then you know this is perpendicular. So here's your height, and again, this is still your base down here. Your base, let me just take a look here, is this little area right here. It is not the whole thing. It is just this area I've got blocked in. Again, it's just this area. It is not the whole thing. These are just imaginary lines. You still have to keep with the shape of the object. So let's take a look at finding the area of the parallelogram. You're going to count the grid lines to find the dimensions. The B, or base, is 2 units right here. It's 2 units. Again, how do we see that? Well, we're going to take this little tiny piece right here, and we're going to cut it off and put it into here. Then I have a small rectangle. All right, so then I have 2 full pieces. Let me get rid of this here. Delete. 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 Okay. So let's talk about these 2 small pieces. If I cut this piece off and move it over here, then I have it, my base goes from here to here. Okay? That is my base. And if I remove that piece to the right there, I now, let me see if I can get this, I now have a rectangle. Okay, there's my rectangle. So I can look at this base right here and count 2 full squares. So you can see my base is 2. Whether we put it there or there, it's still 2. And my height, right here, 5. Same formula as last time. A as in capital A equals base times height, which is 2 times 5, multiply, and the area is 10 square units. All right. Before you do the on your own, please do this example. It says click on the grid right here, and it'll take you, you won't have to go through all those steps. I've figured out a way to get you right to the answer. So go ahead and do that. And then come back after you've done the on your own, and I'll give you the answer. The answer to the on your own is 12 square units. And that's the end of example 2.